Engine Adventures, The Last Train for Christmas. It was so snowy one Christmas Eve, we thought that Connor's train would have to be cancelled. He would need help from his friends to pull home the last train in time for Christmas. It was Christmas Eve on Sodor, and Thomas and Oliver were busy clearing snow from the tracks. "I'm glad we won't have to wear our snowplows tomorrow," said Thomas. "We'll be warm in our sheds instead." Oliver looked puzzled. "Tomorrow is Christmas Day. No trains will run all day," Thomas explained. "Hurrah!" Oliver cheered. Over on the mainland, Connor was collecting passengers for Sodor. But there were too many people, and Connor's coaches were soon full. As the guard waved his flag for Connor to go, there were still lots of people left on the platform. "Don't worry, I'll be back," Connor promised. "There is still one more train before Christmas." The Fat Controller met Connor at Knapford. "Sir, I need more coaches to make one last run to the mainland and back. I'll bring everyone home in time for Christmas," said Connor. "Quickly then, Connor. The snow is getting heavier," the Fat Controller replied. "Don't worry, sir. I'm a really fast engine," Connor smiled. Connor steamed to the yard for more coaches, but all he could see were 3 mounds of snow. Suddenly, Thomas appeared, and with a biff of his buffers, all the snow fell away. "Take these special slip coaches," Thomas said. "You can uncouple them without having to stop." "I'll be quicker than ever," Connor smiled, and he hurried away. Later, the Fat Controller had bad news. "Snow has blocked the main line," he said. "No more trains will run tonight." "But Connor and his passengers need to get home for Christmas, sir," said Thomas. "You're right," said the Fat Controller. "We must clear the tracks for Connor's last train." "We'll do it together," the engines agreed. Thomas and Percy got straight to work, clearing snow along the main line up to Wellsworth. Suddenly, Percy spotted something in the sky. "Look, Thomas," Percy said excitedly. "Do you think it's Father?" "It's Harold!" Thomas shouted. "He's searching for anyone stuck in the snow." "Oh," sighed Percy. Further down the line, the snow was very deep. Hero was the only engine big and strong enough to help. He cleared the track just in time for Connor's train to pass. "Peep, peep! Thank you!" Connor called. Hero looked up at the sky. "Is that Father? Oh no, it's Harold on his patrol." Connor released the first slip coach at Kelsthorpe Station. It rolled to a stop at the platform. Instead of waiting for the passengers to get off the train, Connor could set off straight away. "Peep, peep!" whistled James. "What clever coaches you have, Connor!" Connor whooshed on and released the second slip coach at Marin Station. Thomas had just finished clearing the line at Wellsworth when Connor raced through. Connor released the last slip coach, but this one rolled straight past the station. "Fizzling fireboxes! The passengers will be stuck in the snow!" cried Thomas. Thomas called Harold to help, and together they brought the coach back to the platform. "Well done, Connor!" cheered the Fat Controller as the big engine pulled into Knapford. "Thank you, sir," Connor smiled. "But I couldn't have made it without my friends." "That's right," said the Fat Controller. "You all helped bring the last passengers home in time for Christmas." "Peep, peep!" the engines whistled together. "Merry Christmas!" The engines were glad to puff back to their sheds after a very busy Christmas Eve. "Ugh, Merry Christmas, Harold," Thomas yawned as a shape flew high above them. But Harold was already fast asleep at the search and rescue center. Someone else was flying through the starry sky that night.